Hello everyone, good afternoon. How are you? I'm sure you are getting benefit out of my slides and presentations and the videos you are seeing for your personality development and preparation for your SSB. In the series of presentation and personality development, today we'll talk about a few aspects of personality development, and the series will continue for many more videos to come in future. So, as the first line says, no one can go back and change a bad beginning. If your beginning had been bad and you want to change it, you cannot go back in time and space. So, therefore, there's a other line saying that, but anyone can start now and create a successful ending. Whatever has happened that is the past, and start new beginning and start with corrective actions and have a successful ending. That is what is the aim of this my introductory slide. With this premise, let's move on and go on to the next slide. Let us see what is there for you. Let us see the aim. What is the aim of this presentation, especially this personality development tutorial for you? The aim is to give the candidate an environment to realize his full potential and hone the qualities through various indoor and outdoor activities, thereby bringing about substantial attitudinal changes in his behavior. So, what changes we can bring in a behavior of a particular individual? That is what is the aim through the lessons you are going to learn in subsequent slides. So, listen and see them carefully and see time and again and practice them, and there will be definite change in the personality. In case there is some lacking, that can easily be improved, and there is a trainability, and that trainability will help you if you start learning these aspects early in life. So the aim is to provide you the right environment and wherein you can learn better things in life, and there can be better shaping of your personality before you really uh, appear for your interviews and you are ready for any kind of interviews to be faced by you in future. And start this as early as in your fifth class. I'm sure you will have no requirement of going to any coaching institute. Even if you go there, you will be much ahead compared to your peers and counterparts. Right, gentlemen, first thing first, personality development test. What are the areas need to be addressed? First thing we see is the communication skill. How accurately one perceives, predicts, and observes and explains. That is communication skill. And you have to have uh, reasonably good control over the language, whether it is your mother tongue or it is Hindi national language or it is English international language, whichever language is there for your medium to convey to your group of receivers or interviewing officer, or whether you are going to address during your group discussions and lectures, you need to have good communication skill, and that is what we are talking about. Then it the thought process. If you are going to give a lecturate, you need to organize your lecturate in such a manner that it is accurate, it has a brevity, it has clarity aspect, and it has relevance, and it has logic. Also, it is in a sequential manner so that you speak to those 8 to 10 candidates who are sitting there in the Scott, and they listen to you very carefully, that you have organized your thought process in a manner that they are attentive while you are delivering your lecture or whether it is your group discussion. Writing skills are also equally important, that whatever thought process you had, the sequence, the logic, the arrangement of your thoughts, that has to come in your writing skill. And the way you write, it reflects a lot about your personality and our personality. And then have to have technical and technique specific how to write, how to speak, and how to prepare a lesson. whether it is for lecturate, for group discussion, for your interview, for any public gathering, that takes more importance. Now, first thing, gentlemen, the communication skill. Communication skill means the awareness. If you have, you are confident about the subject or the topic on which you're discussing. So your communication skill definitely will be improved and you will have more confidence. You can speak on the subject. Like latest news discussion, supposing you are discussing some current affairs or some news or some happening in the world and your country and your surrounding, so you are definitely you're supposed to know it so that you can be better participant and participate well in that. Next is the gentleman lecturate. Lecturate also requires depth of knowledge and the subject knowledge and your preparation and logical arrangement, your thought process, and how do you want to deliver your lecturate. That is what is an art, and the methodology has to be known to you that we'll discuss subsequently. And group discussion, definitely it is different skill altogether, that when you are in a group and you need to convey your point, that point has to be conveyed to each member in the group discussion participating against or the for, and whatever it is, your speech has to be such a impressive that everybody listens to you, and more or less most of these people in the group discussion agree to your point of view, because you would have studied well and you would have had knowledge, and that uh, point of yours is convincing. Similarly, role play exercise is done when you are playing a role of particular, whether it is an interviewing or officer, or it is a news reader, or whatever exercise. And at home also you can practice, that is role play exercise. You take a role and do that, like teaching as a profession wherein you need to have the subject knowledge, also the technique and how to have your teaching practices, that you need to organize and write and then deliver in the classroom. Similarly, here also you need to that role play exercise. Gentlemen, specific to group testing officer techniques for SSB, the basic series is group discussion. We have already discussed about group discussion and effective group discussion and how to have your say in the group so effectively that entire group is attentive, and then have group planning exercise. Entire group is given an exercise and narrative based on the requirements and the problems in that, and a solution is worked out by each individual, and then finally entire group reaches to a consensus, and then the plan is given out by one of the candidates who is most confident and suitable to discuss the plan before the group testing officer. Then the progressive group task, we have already discussed in one of our videos that these tasks are from simple to complex, and they will be uh, four obstacles wherein you will be tested. Entire group will be tested in that, and then group obstacle race, that is UR. Then group is given a task. It's a common task. Everybody has to show the team spirit, and the spirit decor has to come out, and the rules to be followed by the group thereafter, and reach in time and show the enthusiasm and an energy levels and group cohesiveness. Then is a confirmatory series, is a half group task, because entire group you're working with and may not have got adequate ample opportunities, and for this may be the case with some of the candidates that they did not get more chance. Some of them would have got more chance to speak or do in a basic series. Then half group task is the group is split into two halves, equal halves, or maybe one or candidates varying in each group. So the task is again similar kind, but you get better opportunities because candidates are less. Then lecturate is your individual task, when you get a lecturate to decide out of three topics given to you, and you get 3 minutes to prepare and 3 minutes to speak. That is spontaneous, and you need to be well organized and logical, and you have relevance with the topic, and convincing and delivery has to be flawless. Individual obstacles, gentlemen, these are 10 obstacles. I have made a separate video on this, and you can start from one end or you can start from in between also. Any serial number you can pick and start from there. You can repeat this. And numbers, the marks are given as per the number of the obstacle. Supposing you start from serial number 5 to on completing successfully, you get 5 marks for that number, serial number 5. Thereafter, as many as you repeat, and you will get those many marks. Then is the command task, wherein you are the leader. GTO gives you a task, and the task is performed by you, wherein you get two assistants of your choice. You can name any two of them from the group, and they come there. And the expectation from them is that whatever task you are giving, you directing them, and they are going to perform that. And mostly, what is to be done is you do not take their advice on how to negotiate, because you are the leader, you have to perform it. But that task is confirmatory series. You are being checked individually whether, yeah, you got opportunities in the group or not. But this is certainly you got an opportunity as individual. Then you are being confirmed whether you are fit to be taken in or not. Final series is that the final group task, wherein all members of the group again meet once again, and one task is there for the group to perform. Take lead in that, take initiative, and contribute in for successfully completing that final group task. This is how the GTO is going to confirm about your personality and your leadership traits and your group cohesiveness and interaction. सो आगे चलते हैं जनरल। अब देखते हैं कि टास्क ग्रुप डिस्कशन में क्या है। ग्रुप डिस्कशन इज इन a group of 8 to 10 candidates, and discussion in informal environment and topic of common interest. So first thing is you get a common interest topic, it is decided, and the conduct part we discuss about is initially two topics when selected out of these two. Second group discussion topic is the choice of GTO. So as I already told you that 6 to 10 candidates in each group will be there sitting in a semicircle, and discussion will start or for 20 minutes. Now, freedom to speak when you like, what you like, and as many times. Now, यहाँ पर बोला गया एज मेनी टाइम्स, इसका मतलब ये नहीं होता कि पूरे टाइम आप ही बड़बड़ाते रहेंगे। आपने देखना है कि आपने कोई सब्सटेंशियल पॉइंट दिया, अपना पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू दिया है, कन्विंसिंग है, और आपने उसको देने के बाद में एक या दो अपॉर्चुनिटी मैक्सिमम ले करके उसके बाद औरों को मौका देना चाहिए। दैट इज व्हाट इज ग्रुप डिस्कशन, and that is what is the cohesive environment and friendly environment, wherein you are discussing and you are not against anybody. You are talking or discussing on a topic. You may be for, you may be against, but about the topic, not about the candidate. And so maintain your tempo, don't be aggressive, and very formally address everybody sitting in the group, and be kind to each one, and don't be aggressive, and do not also exaggerate your point, and within the limits it should be spoken. Normally three different leads you get, and no conclusion to be drawn. So everybody is right, everybody is wrong, so let them speak. You cannot vehemently oppose other candidate. You may differ in the opinion. That is what is group discussion, and a environment wherein the conducive environment is created, so that all of you have got better chances to be selected. If you make it a fish market, and entire group may be washed out also, at times it happens. So better be careful about this, and take lead to speak if you know. Otherwise, observe, take a chance once you understood the topic after some discussion. And I'm sure you will have better chances if you follow the correct procedure. You will be inquisitive about what is being seen in group discussion. First thing, never ever look at the GTO or the person who is monitoring your group discussion. Don't show that you have a point and you are trying to impress him. You participate in the group, he is out of the group. He is not participating, he is only assessing and noting certain points. What is to be seen is the confidence level. What kind of confidence you have as a human being, as a leader, or as regards your knowledge on the particular subject, and the delivery level of ideas. What ideas you have. Also, what do you think out of the box while discussion is going on, and how you relate with the concurrent things happening, and optimistic or uncritical. Are you optimistic? Are you critical? Are you uncritical? अगर आपकी सोच में पॉजिटिविटी नहीं है, आप क्रिटिकली चीजों को देख नहीं रहे हैं या क्रिटिसिज्म कर रहे हैं, इनके अलग-अलग पहलू हैं। आपको ऑप्टिमिस्टिक दिखना चाहिए और आपको किसी का कोई क्रिटिक है तो उसको बड़े पोलाइटली उसको करना चाहिए फॉर द पॉजिटिव एस्पेक्ट ऑफ इट एंड बेटरमेंट ऑफ द डिस्कशन पार्ट। एंड आप ये नहीं कह सकते मैं क्रिटिसाइज करूंगा किसी को, किसी का अपोज करूंगा, तो दैट इज गोइंग टू बी अगेंस्ट द कैंडिडेट। रिसेप्टिव और नॉन रिसेप्टिव, आपने अपना पॉइंट बोल दिया और उसके बाद आप स्विच ऑफ हो गए, तो आप नॉन रिसेप्टिव हो गए। When you are discussing, when you are giving a point of view, you are receptive, and one or candidate's speech you heard and his point of view you understood. Thereafter, you switched off and you became non-receptive. That is not to be done. And repetitive new thoughts. Are you repeating, beating around the bush, or you have new thoughts, new ideas? Because sometime it will happen that over the discussion and the course of discussion, certain ideas which did not click to you initially, and you will gather those ideas, new thought process. So you are going to contribute in the group. Also, you can correlate with certain events, and then is manner of advocating. You do not advocate to others. What you know, you speak. And assertiveness, impression on others. So that impression on others will only be when you know and you have facts and figures. You are assertive about what is being spoken by you, that is based on facts and figures and certain numbers. Then that is going to be in your favor. And flexibility, you cannot be too flexible and you cannot be too rigid also. And wherever this situation needs to be little flexible for you, try to be little flexible, and you cannot be very very rigid. And once you've understood a problem, and in that if somebody has given some reasonable viewpoint which is convincing, you cannot oppose him, rather than opposing him, be in agreement with him whatever extent you agree. So little more on group discussion, conduct of group discussion in PDT classes. What is that done is, group of 10 in semicircle, maybe 12, maybe 8 also will be there, and read out the given topic twice. 15 to 20-minute discussion is there, and assessor keeps noting down the following. First thing is entry number in discussion and his confidence. First point, how much weightage by the group and participation thereafter. Then logical and relevant. Whatever you speak, gentlemen, that has to be logical. It should be relevant to that particular topic which is being discussed. You cannot go out of the scope. And reaction on being countered. This is what I've told you earlier, that if somebody has countered you, maybe what you spoke is he is not in agreement with that. So you should not be aggressive on that. You should not jump in the group discussion against him. Listen to him. Listen to his viewpoint. Be polite. And when your turn comes, in your turn, just make it clear to him that the chess number so and so spoke about this. My point of view was this. So I'll add on this. If you have something to add, or if you want to agree with him, agree to the extent you want to agree. The sitting posture also is noted, that the body language will speak about you, your personality, your characteristics, and the better leadership traits. So sit properly, and that is your interview, maybe first time in life or second time in life, whatever it is. and that you be very, very cautious about it. Uh, Feedback too is in the last, so that feedback definitely, whatever he has confirmed about you, that confirmatory stage, he will be just noting down that, and then is your group discussion is over. So, gentlemen, this is a chart he carries with him: serial number, the chest number, and points, what points, how many times he spoke, and prediction, observation, and explanation, how he predicted the topic and what he observed about it and how he explained it. And then is his confidence level of his ideas, thought process, and manner of advocating. All these will be noted by him, and finally, evaluation sheet, the assessment will be carried out by the group discussion, the GTO, who's taking your group discussion. Till now, gentlemen, this is must spoken part of the GTO. We have discussed it in length and lecturate as one of the tasks. So, what is the task of lecturate? That is that this is a part of individual task. It is a short talk on subject. It is extempore lecture. This short talk is chosen by the candidate. 4 topics or 3 topics in a card will be there. Generally, there are 4 topics, but you are given 3 minutes to choose the topic and prepare your delivery. Then stand in front of the group, speak for 3 minutes, speak logic, speak with facts and figures, and have eye contact with the group. Also, be convincing, be confident. All these points, whether in a group discussion or in the lecturate or interview, you need to be very, very attentive, very, very logical, relevant, and with a sequence, brief, and accurate about what you are talking. So, another thing is make eye contact from left to right or right to left. Don't look at your assessor, and look at the group whom you are addressing, so that will help you getting better marks. Going further on the lecturate, what is seen here? Again, same thing, the how you predicted, how you observed, and how you explained. Then your confidence level, manner of speaking, knowledge of the topic, ability to organize the matter, manner of presentation, interest generated in the listeners, and flow of ideas. So, gentlemen, the last 2 3 points I'll explain to you. Ability to organize the matter, how nicely you organize it, that we call logical, sequential, and relevant arrangement of your topic, and interest generated in the listeners are listening to you, but you're not making eye contact with them. That is a flaw, and you have to make eye contact and be live to the situation, so that you talking and addressing and looking at every candidate sitting there. So it means you have made your efforts to generate the interest in the group, so everybody will be attentive. Flow of ideas have to flow naturally, and the speech has to be flawless, and continuation with the logic and sequence. That is what I say. Sequence means the last point cannot come first, it has to go in a sequence. So prepare it and take some time, and it's a simple method, and you can speak your mind during lecture. So when I say prepare for lecturate, what does the preparation involve? Practice public speaking. Read newspapers and magazines, increase knowledge base. So, gentlemen, the more you practice, the more you speak, the more you interact with your group, peers and seniors, juniors, elders, that is going to help you in your preparation for your lecturate. Reading newspapers, magazines will definitely increase your knowledge, so that you have material to speak. And if you have knowledge and you are aware, and you have all the facts and figures in your hand, so little bit of control over your language will help you speak nice and proper, and in a manner expected out of you in the group. See English news or other PGMEs. So to any program coming in TV or news coming in TV in English, so please see that television news, and you learn a lot from these experts, and there are group discussions also. A number of people come on these various channels, speak in English, speak in Hindi, whichever language you speak, but you should have control over that. But here we emphasize on communicating in English, so your English has to be fairly okay, so that you can convince and you can convey your ideas to the listener, whether it is a group or it is a assessor or it is an interviewing officer. Ask your instructor, oblique friends or seniors, means wherever you are in the school, you are in the college, you are in a group, you are doing some job, and you can ask, you can be inquisitive about knowing things. You have will to learn. That is how you will increase your knowledge base. Control fear by practice. If you have fear in something, your stage fear, you have fear in interacting with the seniors and public speaking. So practice it in a smaller group, practice it with a person whom you are comfortable with, so that will help you. Practice short and simple sentences. Nobody is looking at you speaking Queen's English, and then you're making impression. We're not looking at the Englishman who is going to command or control our military or our soldiers, and protect our borders. So we are looking at a person who can understand this language, also lead his troops, and accomplish his task in a manner that is expected from him as per his rank and service. Prepare topics, number of topics. You can be given topic on anything. Like I had number of topics, and one topic which was which struck me that I should talk on is India's borders and neighbors. So prepare such topics. Any topic can come. It can come on television, it can come on any international events happening, and some geopolitical or geography, history, politics, science. So prepare, and only thing is you need to organize your thoughts. So remember, public speaking, you have to sell yourself. Public speaking is such an art wherein you learn the art of speaking, and you are selling yourself to the listeners, that whatever you are saying is correct, and whatever you are saying, you are so impressive that they listen to you. It is the art of public speaking. Having talked about the lecturate, its preparation, what it implies, and how it's to be done. So now we learn about what should be done by the candidate. Candidate has to overcome his fear, control the fear, be confident, stand straight, do not move hands and head, don't fidget around, look straight, do not look up and down, and speak clearly, correctly, and coherently. You cannot be found absent minded in lecturate when you are delivering to your group. Be brief, stick to the time given. You have 3 minutes, finish, conclude your lecturate in 3 minutes, and don't miss out the important points. Do not be too loud, too low. The voice also has to be controlled. Organize subject matter properly. Like, how do you organize this? First, introduction, then the aim, main body, advantages and disadvantages, your own viewpoint, and then conclusion. So this is what is your delivery, and I will tell you that how to make this material look better is you have to be accurate, you have to be brief, you have to be clear. That is accuracy, brevity, clarity. Then you have to be logical, relevant, sequential. So accuracy, brevity, clarity, logic, sequence, and relevance. These six things you combine and make your lecturate subject matter, and then in these six heads you deliver: intro, aim, main body, advantages, disadvantages. on views and conclusion. Disadvantages and advantages may change as per the topic's nature, and accordingly you have to modify. Again, lecturate what is seen, just number, the points, relevant points given by him, and how does he predict the topic, observe it and explain, his confidence, his knowledge, ability to organize the matter, manner of presentation, that delivery part of it, the flow of your lecturate, and eye contact, and the mannerism uh, in which you delivered this lecture topic. Some of the suggested measures to improve your communication skills is the latest news. If you heard about the news, you've seen the news, then give lecturate on that news. Individual is asked to deliver a news, and the delivery of his is seen as a lecturate news of any nature, because you're practicing your speech, and he should speak for some duration, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then if required he should be corrected by the observer, and others can also repeat the same news, and their flow and their speech and their delivery also can be seen, and few other points and the relevant aspects can emerge out of it. And then if there is a requirement, then prompt them to know details of the news, so that he doesn't get stuck in between and stops there only. So that is assisting individual or a candidate to be confident and be able to deliver his lecturate. Gentlemen, there are certain miscellaneous points now how to help a candidate to prepare for his interview and his personality development. So, what we do is encourage the candidate. Nobody is perfect. So, if I am not perfect, I cannot expect others to be perfect. What I know, the candidate may not know that. What candidate knows, possibly certain aspects I may not know. So therefore, encourage the candidate to speak, to be truthful, to be bold. Feedback to the candidate is very important. So whether he is good, he is average, he is above average, he is outstanding, and just give that feedback to him to encourage also to be known by the candidate that what is his performance, what are the gray areas where he needs to put more emphasis. Good treatment. Just don't shout on him, or don't sometime be aggressive, and scolding is not done, it is not going to help. So give him a good treatment, be keep him at comfort at ease, so that he speaks out. Handle silly doubts intelligently. He may have silly doubts, but don't laugh at him, you will be discouraged. Just handle them intelligently, and do not entertain questions in technical part. Let him carry on, and give them on time work, OTW, with an aim, so that he prepares, practices, and next time when he comes back to you, then he is better prepared and he is improved, and then the feedback is to be given to him accordingly. So this is what is some aspect which I want to discuss with you, that this is how we prepare these candidates and we encourage them. Finally, they come out to be successful candidates, and this is how you also practice at home, and it will help you. That's all in this video. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for watching my video and being patient about it. And I'm sure you would have learned to improve certain aspects of your personality where you feel you need to work on. And I'm running my YouTube channel Kinetic Karma 19 for the personality development and SSB preparation. Kindly subscribe and share with your friends if you like. Please like it, and share with more and more friends so that they can be benefited. It is purely for your benefit. And next video is lined up for you all. Please, when you subscribe in the subscription, again go onto the subscription and click on all, so that you get all the notification when the video is uploaded, so that you are benefited. Thank you very much and good evening.